Welcome again to this next episode. And I mentioned about disapproval in the last episode, and now I would like to say to you, give you a good indication of how to do something else instead, so that we don't show disapproval, but we express our difference of opinion, because that's very important to a relationship that thrives. We all have a difference of opinion, but how do we express it? So I'm going to start with the three main words where disapproval shows up, and they are must, need, should. So if we're saying to our spouse, partner, whomever, you must do such and such and such and such, or you should do it this way or that way, or think this way or be like that, yes, or you need to have a think about this, change your attitude, whatever. If those three words are coming up, you've set up a chain reaction of disapproval. And that brings you through to grudges being built, resentment being built. That's right. So when you've got resentment being built, you've got a deep level of what I call grudge sludge building. So we've got emotional quicksand, I call it. And that's because it is very similar to physical quicksand. We can't get out of quicksand on our own. Most animals can't. And they need help from someone else around, human or other animal, even using heavy equipment to get people out of it. So let's come emotional quicksand, which is grudge sludge in my book, which is a culmination of massive amounts of resentment, building. And what do you end up with? Emotional quicksand that the other spouse, husband, wife, isn't equipped, does not know, doesn't realise how to help you out of it. Exactly. That's what it's all about. It's like going, okay, I can feel it, I can sense it. There's so much resentment, and we pull away from the other person being resentful rather than stepping in warmly and saying, okay, let me fix it. What can I do to help this? How is it that we ended up here today in this way? And what is it that's really underneath this that we're both feeling uncomfortable about? It will be a difference of opinion, either a mild one, or we've had a disagreement, or it's a huge difference of opinion. And it's even flared up into an argument that's then said to the other person, you should, you must, you need to. Yes. Or you didn't, you something, you. And maybe me. And that's where all the trouble comes from. So the way through it is to change that dialogue, change your words. So that's what I'm rounding out on today. Changing words so that we are going to get your tone of voice lovingly and kindly there instead of judgmentally. That's right. Change the voice. That's your tone. Change your attitude to soft, kind, caring, and change the choice of words. Take out those must, needs, shoulds, you. Remove them. And what are you going to say instead? So just quickly going there, and we'll round out more in the next daily podcast. What are you going to say instead of you saying you should? You ask a question is what you do. And you'd say, okay, I hear you. What's another way we could look at this? Or how could we talk about this better? That would be really a nice way to do it. So we ask a nice, kind question. Loving togetherness is what we're aiming for. These daily podcasts are all about showing you how to rebuild if it's lost, or connect better if it's fading off, into loving togetherness again. With loving togetherness being the goal. So if you are aiming for loving togetherness, what are you not going to do? Or you're not going to say you must, you should, you didn't, you, me. You won't do that. You will ask nice questions and your tone and attitude will be different. So the words will be different because they're in a question format that are not accusatory. Because disapproval always has an accusatory tone with it. Nobody likes it. No human being likes it. You know, even at my feet here, which you'll see in one or two of the upcoming podcasts, one of my beautiful dogs. And she doesn't like disapproval either, even if it's very mildly said to her, like, you're walking down there, we're not coming that way. Her name is Poppy. I'll show you in a minute, in the next one. So that's what it all comes down to. It sounds simple, but that's why I'm doing a daily short one of these, so we build gradually, and you can come back into any episode along the way, and you'll always find there's a connection in there that's hopefully showing you positivity and loving, how to have a loving togetherness, so disapproval disappears and desire stays there. It may come and go due to pressures of life and other reasons, but it's not being affected by disapproval. I'll leave that there. Thanks for watching.